Do you know where the Bulldogs are from?
Yes.
Oh dear. Hello folks. Fairly quick one today. Haven't got too long. But yeah, let's get on with it. Right, round one. This is probably in the States somewhere. What can we see? What does that say? Not sure. Bank of, I think that says Oregon. I think we must be somewhere in Oregon. Don't know where. Looks like a fairly small town, so I don't think we're in Portland. Can see hills in the background, which doesn't necessarily narrow it down. Who's this guy wearing a medal? I don't think I recognize him. Right then. I don't think there's any references here to the name of the town, so we may just have to go with a bit of a guess here. Somewhere fairly central to the state, like Bend or Redmond. It's near some hills. Yeah, not sure. Let's just go middle of the state somewhere. Somewhere like that'll do us. That car is obviously a fairly modern or like very new model based on when the picture was taken. Oh, go Bulldogs. Oh, maybe there's a sports team somewhere in Oregon called the Bulldogs. Do you know where the Bulldogs are from?
Yes.
Oh dear. I don't know how to figure it out. Let's just leave it there. I'm never gonna figure that part out. In terms of when this was taken, I mean, like, the way these people are dressed doesn't actually look as long ago as like the car. But maybe it is. Maybe this is like, I don't know. I think we're gonna have to go sort of late 60s here. I think maybe kind of it's quite hard to tell, but I think let's try kind of 1968 or 60. Maybe that car's newer than that. I could be very wrong here. Maybe let's go middle of the 70s. Quite hard to place this one. Oh, I was right the first time round. How annoying. And we're in a place called Medford. Home of the Bulldogs, perhaps? All right. Damn, I shouldn't have changed the year. How annoying. All right. Well, next round. Right, what have we got here? That's German. Thomas, I think they do like plates and stuff. It's quite a narrow picture, this, which is quite hard. Maison de something. Odd one. What does that say? Maybe we're back in the Netherlands. I think maybe we're back in the Netherlands here. That's the Bayer logo. I don't know where Bayer's from, actually, to be honest. F&M Kleben and Co., which is English. The English Hatter, but then Pfaff. What is going on here? We've got every different language imaginable. We seem to have German, French, English. That person's wearing a Stars and Stripes shirt. What is going on here? Personnel planning. Rosenthal Studio House. I'm very confused by this. Style-wise, I think it's the 70s. I think we can probably say this is again about sort of 1975. Absolutely no idea where this is. I think maybe this is the Netherlands, because this is obviously like a local shop here, and that looks, ending in a J there, that looks like a Dutch word. So I'm just going to assume we're somewhere in the Netherlands and they've got loads and loads of different nationalities. All in one place. For the lack of anything better, let's drop this in the middle of Amsterdam and hope for the best. Middle of the 70s. Oh, great. Okay. We were in Amsterdam and it was 1975. That is much better than round one. Okay, good. I always forget to read the descriptions, but never mind. This is a market somewhere in Berlin. That's the Berlin Wall. Looks like the wall is probably at this stage still up. This looks like the 80s, selling loads of maybe like wartime stuff, military hats or something. Right, so we're in Berlin. I don't know exactly where we're going to be. It doesn't look like the part of the wall that's still standing, the East Side Gallery. It doesn't look like that part of town. So I don't know where the wall actually went, to be honest. Maybe if we plonk it. Well, that's the memorial. There's obviously like trees and stuff. Yes?
Trees and stuff.
Trees and stuff. Okay, so we've got the East Side Gallery down here, the Berlin Memorial there. So I guess the wall just came like down through the middle of Berlin like this. So I don't know, let's just put it in the middle. And I think it would be safe to say that this is probably in the 80s based on this hairstyle and that hairstyle and the fact that we seem to have, I think that's like maybe a West German flag, something like that. That's quite 80s as well. Let's say 1986, slap bang in the middle of Berlin. Oh, it was 1990. Okay, not bad on the location. Quite far off on the year. I'm surprised this was 1990. Doesn't look like 90s styling to me, but okay. Fair enough. Round 4. Right. Where is this? Simon Laberge. That's in French. Oh, look, Quebec. So we're somewhere in Quebec, I think it's safe to assume. Somewhere pretty old. Not a part of Canada I've ever been to before. But let's, zoom in here and see what we can find. Maybe we can find a place name on this. Like Champlain, could that be a place name? God, there's lots of places in Quebec. Not easy. Right, there's a souvenir shop. Anne-Marie Boutique. I don't think there's a place name in this picture. There's lots of nautical looking bits and bobs. So I don't know. I mean, the whole thing appears to just be on a big long river. So I guess it could be anywhere. Maybe we'll just go halfway between. Maybe we'll go in Trois-Rivières, halfway along this river. Don't think we're going to get any better than that. Right, timing wise, it's not too long ago, I wouldn't say. Maybe within the last 10, 15 years. Hard to tell style-wise. It's all very sort of generic North American button-down shirts and caps. I feel like people have dressed like this in America for like 30 years. Let's say like 2012. Does that feel right? Maybe a little bit more recent than that. Maybe it's like, I don't know, let's say 2014. Oh, it was 2017. And it was in Quebec City. Tourists walking around boutique stores in Quebec City. Huh, okay. Fell down a little bit on both the location and the year there. Right, final round. EU, Ukraine. There's old Zelensky looking pretty serious. This must be last couple of years. Who can we see in the picture? I'm going to assume this will be... there'll be no one from the UK in here, obviously. Yeah, there's... Macron, obviously. I think this is obviously a meeting of the European Council around the Ukraine war, which started, I guess, it's been quite a while now. Maybe it started in 2022. So maybe let's say it's from then, beginning of, early on in the Ukraine war. I guess this would be in Brussels. I don't know what the kind of European Council buildings and so on look like, but maybe if we can find a reference to you know, the European Council or something like that, we might be onto a winner. Thing is, the different European entities are all over the place. Like I think the EC, like the European Courts of Justice are in Strasbourg. The European Union, European Parliament is in Brussels, but I don't know whether the European Council is in Brussels. There's probably clues in terms of like who's standing next to whom, but I don't recognize any of these people. I'm pretty bad on my kind of European, people. I'm not even seeing any European Union buildings here. Maybe they're kind of in the outskirts. I don't know. For lack of a better guess, let's just plonk it in Brussels. Somewhere. It's not going to be right, so we'll just plonk it down in the middle. Hope for the best. 2022, is that right? Oh, it was 2023. It was Brussels. It was further out this side. Oh, look, European Parliament. Yeah, I just wasn't looking in the right part, I think. European Commission. Yeah. Oh, look, Council of the European Union. There we go. Just wasn't looking in the right part of town, annoyingly. All right, well, not a terrible way to end. We beat 45,000. Got ourselves over that threshold. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Blooming heck, another very good score there from Relander. Very respectable here from Figbug, 46,000. Friede Freude, not far behind me, to be honest. All right, good scores all round though. Well done, everyone. Nice. All right, well, interesting one today. Do subscribe if you haven't already, if you enjoy these. And yeah, see you next time.